May 14th. Now, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. I've already got top 10s posted for DraftKings and for FanDuel. We've got Boston trying to stay alive. We've got Golden State trying to stay alive, and we've got Julius Randle on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5, we've got Draymond Green. Now, he is quite the wild card to me today. Went 34 minutes, power forward center, 5,300. All that sounds great. 9 points, 6 boards, 5 assists, close to 3 stocks. He will fill up the stat sheet. The ceiling is absolutely there, and you don't have to be overly reliant on any one thing. However, they are sizable underdogs, double digits, in fact, and they're down 3-1. If it's not going great early, I'm very nervous that Draymond is not a happy camper and gets himself sent to the locker room a little bit faster than you would like. But if it's competitive, I think Draymond Green's going to have a lot to do with it. And at 5,300, he offers a lot of flexibility. I'm just scared of him personally. In at number 4, I'm taking a look at Anthony Edwards. Oddly enough, for today, Anthony Edwards is the most expensive guy on today's slate. And he's the only guy that has a salary north of 9K. There's no Steph Curry here right now. This isn't a slate with Nikola Jokic or SGA. Jason Tatum, not going to be playing in this one. So Ant is your most expensive pay-up, but he's not even all that expensive. And I think that's why you see him end up in the top 5, because ultimately, in a 2-game slate like this, raw points matter, and he doesn't really have a salary that makes it all that problematic. 27 points, 7 boards, 5 assists, 2 stocks, projected for 49. His goal score is 57, but if we're being honest, you're probably looking for like 53, 52, something along those lines. And if that's the case, I don't think that's all that tough. They are 10-point favorites for a reason. He is the best player on this team. And I don't think you'll meet any resistance trying to roster him if that's the direction you want to go. In at number 3, we're going to Jimmy Butler, and that didn't go well last time out as one of, if not the most popular guy on the previous slate. But power forward eligible, 8,700, no Steph, 24, 7, and 6, 2 stocks. Did it look good for Butler last time out? No, it didn't. And I'm not entirely sure it's going to look good for him today either. But they got to try everything, right? At least for the first half. And if they're throwing everything against the wall early and it starts to stick, then you're probably going to get like 22 minutes out of Jimmy Butler in the second half. And at that point, I don't think that 8,700 is all that crazy of a price tag. I wish he had an MPE, small forward, to really help out here. But again, this is a lot like what I said for Ant. There are no other pay-ups. Only Ant is above 9K. So getting to Jimmy Butler is easy because you don't really have to make any concessions to do it. And you're not turning your back on the tippy top per minute guys like your Jokic's and your SGAs, because they're just not even here. So while I don't love this spot for Butler, I do love the raw point ceiling. Well, this one should be fun. In at number 2, Kristaps Porzingis. So this is the wild card of all wild cards today. We don't know how healthy he is. We don't know how he feels. And we don't know how much he could play. I went 26 minutes. I'm going to assume he is starting today. Power forward, center eligible. This is the main point. He's 5K. So no matter what we think of Kristaps Porzingis, the player, or Kristaps Porzingis' health, we have to remember that he's also $1,500 to $2,000 cheaper than any other time we're used to rostering him. This is not the same guy. He's essentially the exact same price as Naz Reid today, but he's also stepping into a role where Jason Tatum is gone, not coming back. They have 40 more minutes that they need to fill, and they're not exactly going to be filling them with Torrey Craig and Baylor Shireman and anything else you want from the bench. So they're hoping they can get more out of Porzingis. The minutes have been climbing. Got him in for about 26 here. 30 fantasy points, goal of 35, optimal lineup 49% of the time. It's the 5K price thing that you just can't dodge that. Power forward center 5K for Kristaps Porzingis. I got to take my chances, especially in a matchup where the Boston Celtics are favored by 4.5 points today. Surely no one is surprised to see this one. Jaylen Brown, your number one contender for today. Oddly enough, he looks significantly better when Jason Tatum is not going to be on the floor. 8,200 for Jaylen Brown, shooting guard, small forward eligible, 26, 7, 4.5 assists, 2 stocks, projected 45, goal 51, optimal lineup 54% of the time. If anything is going to happen here for Boston, and let's be very clear here, they're still alive. It's not a lot of rope, but they have a little bit of it. 10, 20%, whatever you want to say. Better than the Nuggets, oddly enough. It's neither here nor there for right now. I don't know how you'd see this one any different. The best MPE you could have. A price tag for a guy that, if they got to game 7, Jaylen Brown is $1,000 more than this or more. He's just not priced properly to have Jason Tatum be full stop removed from this team. This is arguably the best value of the day and the easiest guy to get to. I don't want to dodge it. I expect to have a bunch of it. It's just the time to do it. And I think Boston wins today, although I've been wrong before. And if they do, and we get to game 6, we're going to have a lot of fun. But if they win today, Jaylen Brown's going to have a lot to do with it. And that is why he is the number one contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, May 14th. Top 10s for DraftKings and FanDuel are already up on my Twitter. And we're going live tonight at 6 p.m. to break down this slate and any news that we get. So, like, subscribe, notification bell. I'll see you tomorrow morning.